Hello everybody, this is Gabriel. Just wanted to give you an update on the trade we've taken during the live trading workshop here on the pound CAD on the 240-minute chart. So on the 240-minute, that's a trade potential you can stay in for weeks or even months, right? So this is an S2 pattern we had identified, and we actually entered during right here, where the first error is. We entered actually during the live trading workshop back in June, and this was our stop and our entry. So this is our risk, and well, some hours later we actually had to exit it because there was a very important news announcement. We saw no price volatility, so we re-entered that trade more or less at the same level. So this trade then moved to achieve the 1.2R level. So partial profit was taken around here. Stop was moved behind the flat. So this made it a break-even trade. So the exit algorithm tells you that you should wait for a pullback ideally, and with a new low. So this happened here, a pullback, and with a new low below the lowest low, this one. So with as price went lower here. So this means that the Excel algorithm needs to apply the 25% profit trail rule. So the stop was placed here, trailed here, and then with a new low, the stop trail just continues. That's an automatic process, right? It continues and continues as the price goes lower. So it really developed nicely for these couple of weeks. So this was the original target, which is the measured move. So this momentum move, you plot it here, and you get to your target. So price goes towards the target, and we really developed nice follow through, similar to what we had before, like this momentum move. Just expect this to be a copy paste, and we can see, well, this is a little bit slower than here, but we can see like the slope of this move is very similar, right? Especially the second part, very similar. And so around here, we're breaking a big number, the 164. The 164 level, it's a big number, 00, and this has actually hit our 4R target. And as of 4R, we tightened our stop, and the stop goes to a 75% profit trail. So currently it is here, and well, that's where we stand right now. And let's see how the higher time frames look like. So this is a 240-minute chart. We entered this like beginning of June. Now we have mid July, so we're in that trade already for 1.5 months, based on a 240-minute entry. So that's pretty good, but it's not unusual. So let's have a look at the higher time frames. Obviously, daily and weekly they have to be trending, otherwise you couldn't have entered this trade. So this S2 actually is right here at the 168 level. We see a small consolidation here on the daily. So we're expecting this move to duplicate, and it's actually doing quite well. We're in a nice downtrend, and it just continues. So it's not something unusual happening here. On the weekly chart, well, the weekly is in an early downtrend, and we had identified in our top-down analysis, as you might remember during the live trading workshop, that we have some opportunity here. So that's a special situation. We've got a cluster of stop run levels all nearby, and we set back here at the 168, so it was just below the 170 around here. The first stop run level had been triggered, and here the S2 formed, and we said, okay, there's actually the opportunity that we might run for stops, and we might get a big move on the weekly, as you might remember, and that's what actually happened. We see a couple of weeks of nice follow through. That's a stop run move through the levels, and we're currently hitting basically the last level here, and yeah, the trade might be over sooner or later. Only looking at the weekly chart, right? So the stop run move has occurred. And let's have a look at the monthly chart. So that's TC1, TC2, monthly is TC3, right? So the monthly chart actually tells us, well, that there's more potential to it, and the potential goes down to this support. Let's just draw it. Yeah, let's just draw it in. So here's the support level, just slightly above the 16,000 big number. There's nice momentum. There's a lot of room to go. There are another 2 stop run levels. So there's still potential from a monthly chart perspective. There's still potential for this trade. But well, we see how long it goes. The weekly tells me there's not much potential anymore. The weekly chart monthly gives potential. But I'm not second guessing where we're going. We're just following the trail rule. And I'm fine to have tightened the stop. The original target was down here, so there's some more room to go, but I don't want to squeeze out every pip. I'm just following the trail rule. And let's see whether it makes sense to have the stop here, looking on a higher time frame, on one higher time frame, because this is another consolidation. It might be an S1 pattern forming here. So with an S1 pattern, we can expect a breakout bar and a rebreak. But I don't want to put the stop too tight anyway. So having it here. So what level is that? Right, so this level where the stop is placed is the 166.17, and I've placed the line here as well on TC1. So it's behind the 21 moving average. So should this develop into an S1 pattern, then the breakout bar we can expect this to, well, it needs to touch 21 if it's a valid pattern. But our stop is behind the 21, so we still remain in the trade even if that develops into an S1. So I'm very confident where the stop is placed. Obviously, price is overextended on the weekly from the moving average. We can expect at any time a pullback, and this is why the stop is placed. Well, the stop is tightened, and we've got a great trade already. It has achieved 4R, but we still have room to reap the potential we actually have, that is in the monthly chart. And this is the potential of the monthly chart. It can go up to the 6,000 level. If it breaks these 2 stop and lows, it can easily go down to this level, which is the 155 basically. So what would that mean on this TC1 daily time frame? So the 155 is down here. Well, that's a lot of room. We have taken out these stops. You can see it nicely here on the daily. Well, price can do whatever. So it could just continue the way it did here, or we might see a pullback. I think it's highly likely after we have taken out these stops that we see a pullback. That's what happens typically after a stop run. We see a pullback into maybe even down to the 200 moving average. So I don't want to stay in the trade and lose all the profits. I'm open to for this to happen. Actually, I would be very happy, and I'm as well open to take profits soon. The stop is at this place, and everything is taken care of. Thank you.